Alright, what's up YouTube? I have a battle against Vito from Zaire, and I'm going to start out with an ambipom, and he goes with an Aerodactyl. He expected a fake out, but this thing is choice banded, so I went for a U-turn. And to scare him off, I put my Zapdos out thinking I have HP Ice, but this thing is defensive, so I'm going for a sub. So that was a good move on my part. But right here, I go for the Toxic, because I didn't expect him to use sub on an Arcanine. Goes for a Flare Blitz. And the only attack move I have is Discharge. So we'll get our lefties over. Like, this is my favorite Zapdos right here. Like, it just takes every hit nice. Now right here, I went for another Discharge. I guess trying to get paralysis or thinking I can kill it. Lives with a little bit of HP. And since this guy is defensive, you know it's going to pack Roost. And that's what I go for. Lives with 11 HP. And right here, I did a really dumb move. I'm guessing I was expecting him to use extreme speed so he wouldn't lose any recoil. That's why I went with a Discharge right here. So I guess either way, it would have worked out. And so I just let him stay in since there's no use. And so I bring this guy out again thinking I'm going to use Fake Out. And I go for a double hit because I was expecting to switch. And right here, that's a crit. So I'm going to switch out expecting him to use like Roost or Swords Dance. Goes for a Stealth Rock. And this is where he uses Roost. And this is the part that really helped me win this. I go for a sub. And I'm thinking, okay, he can't really do anything. He has to attack, and he's faster than me. So maybe I can sub all the way down to get to my berry, so I can one-hit KO him. And this is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to rinse and repeat. Breaks the sub again, and then I resub. I was making sure I have enough HP to go for another sub, and luckily I did. Because check this out right here. 1 HP. Oh, snap. And Gliscor's just going to get raped right here. Iron Fist, Ice Punch, Max Attack, Lychee Berry. It's over. Goes for his Lucario for a revenge kill. So, Hitmonchan definitely did a good job. And this is, I never used Mr. Mime, but right here, Mr. Mime just owned it. I go for a Reflect. He goes for another one, and I go for a Power Swap. I'm thinking, I'm not going to pull this off, but I do. And he goes for a Close Combat. And I go for a Barrier. And right here, this is the part that really messed me up. I mean, not messed me up, but I was expecting him to bring an Aerodactyl to taunt me. That's why I went for a Baton Pass really quickly. And by the looks of the damage the Starmie does, I know that it's Spexed. Go for a Payback. I didn't even notice my Reflect wearing off at this point. He goes for another Swords Dance. And I'm just going to use another Baton Pass and go to my Raikou. By the way, my Mr. Mon doesn't have any moves, so if that was my last Pokemon, I would have been screwed. Unless I try to stall. I don't think it would work out. So, he goes for an extreme speed. I have no idea why I subbed. That was a really dumb move on my part. And it lives with a little bit of HP. I'm like, that's messed up. Goes back to his Aerodactyl, and right here, I did another stupid move. I go for the double hit, thinking it's neutral damage. So I'm like, damn, I'm an idiot. And then he just KOs him. Most likely I would have killed it if I used Brick Break or something. And right here, I was afraid of the crit. And I was like, So I went to Smogon to see like what Wish does. Like if your next Pokemon dies, then you can't get your Wish on your next Pokemon. Like if I switch this guy into Mr. Mime and let him die as fodder, the Wish is going to be cancelled. So I have to stay in. Luckily I live. It's a good thing I put some defense EVs in this guy. And right here, this was a pretty scary part for me. I'm thinking he's going to use Toxic or something. So I just go for a Curse. And he goes for an Explosion. And I'm thinking this guy's going to be dead. But I live with 95 HP. And I go for another Curse. So I know for sure I can tank Aerodactyl for sure. So right here, this was the big finale basically. He tried to go for the crit on the Stone Edge, and luckily he didn't get it. So yeah, that was a good game.
Like walking into a dream, so unlike what you've seen, so much of it